Hi, everybody. Ange McKay, North Shore Stamper, coming to you live from North Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. Yes, I'm wearing a Canucks hockey jersey. I know they're out of the playoffs. I'll explain. We are playing again with Perfectly Pears tonight. I've got some bits pre-ready to go. I have to get back to school. We put on tonight is our ice cream social where we thank the parents of our community and the staff and the families of our community. We all go and serve ice cream. So, oh, it's frozen. Awesome. Okay. So I pre-embossed this piece of petal pink cardstock. It's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I did it with our new damask embossing folder. And I am going to just adhere it to a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, so we've got, sorry, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, like a regular card front for North America. I know it's not regular for everyone else, so I apologize when I say regular. I don't mean, I just mean regular for us. Okay, so we've got that stuck down. Now I went and grabbed the, oh good, it was weird. It was only showing one comment, but now there's a whole bunch of you. Happy Thursday. I know the hockey game has started and I'm not watching it, but I have to get back to school. So I was in a panic. Both of these are 2 3/4 inches by 4. It's a treat for the East Coast girls. I'm sorry, I'm on so late at this time of year just because school gets freak showy, but I have to go back to school tonight, so I'm just trying to get this done. So that's what both those are. And you can see there's the beautiful black side. I love that one there. And then this one's got another print there. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so you can see them here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with this one here. It's more of a crushed curry. Okay, we're going to take that one and we're going to adhere it down. And I'm going to tip it off to the left. Cher, I heard you're getting some rain there right now. Sean has just arrived back at the lake with his new truck. Joe drove his truck up. Proud mom. And you guys are like, what? Why are you proud that your kid drove your truck? Because I don't know if any of you have ever watched the TV show Highway to Hell. That's the highway that my child had to drive today. And dad said he rocked it. So I was quite happy. So I was a little anxious today, not gonna lie. Okay, so I have got a stylish shape circle. I did second largest. Okay, so do I. The paper is stinking incredible. Now I'm just trying to find some scraps. I want to try and stamp these. What do you think we should do? That looks big enough. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Okay. Now, I think for me, I know I was quite proud. Sean said he did a really good job. I just feel like I would find it very nerve-wracking. I've driven that highway. It is appropriately named the highway to hell. And it's more like it's the transports. There's a lot going on. It is a scary name for a highway. I know. Doesn't instill confidence in you, does it, Lauren? Anyway, dad said he rocked it. Dad drove in front of him. That was the vehicle in front of him, and Joe just kind of followed behind, and they did great. Okay, so we're going to take this. Now, I am going to stamp this in some early espresso. Ta-da! I know the DSP is wow. I feel like that's a really appropriate way of describing it, Roz. It's a total wow DSP. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking here. Oops, you have to put the stamp on the block the correct way. That was entertaining. I'm a little bit lost it today. Okay, I feel like, let me check the package. Hang on. Where my DSP be? Colors. This is where I need to check my colors. So it says basic beige, darling duckling. Oh, that was darling duckling we were using. Petal pink, secret sea. Okay. But I do like that bit of like a reddy tone to it. Okay, so let's go. Old olive. The colors are so beautiful. Really thinking on this, sweet. It's gorgeous. Okay. So I'm going to ink it up. I'm just going to test it out first. Let's see like how it stamps, right? That's just what we want to know. So stamps, oh, they're quite beautiful pears. Huh. Okay. Now, what if I wanted to add a bit of a pinky tone in there? I'm going to grab Calypso. Just hear me out for a second. Yeah, the issue with this highway, Linda, is it is all twisty turny through the BC mountains. And the transports, much like Ontario, the transports, it can get a little bit hairy. And it's not always, people that are not used to driving in that. Okay, so I'm going to ink it up in Old Olive like I did before. But I'm also going to take my sponge, dauber, and I'm going to grab a little bit of, this is Calypso Coral. I'm just going to kind of add it in. And then we're going to try stamping it again. I want to see what this looks like. Got the giggles? I like your husband, Roz. He and I both get the giggles. Okay. Just trying to decide which ones I like better. Don't mind me. I'm just testing out different ways of doing this so that I can get the best looking pears or other things if you want to, some of you see other things than pears. Sorry, childish. Travel BC. Yeah, it's just it's a very wild road. Okay, I'm going in there. I'm just trying to see if the best way is to do a Calypso Coral pear and then add on my just stamping away here. I like that one. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to ink it up in Calypso Coral. Okay, now Kim's a mind reader. Ah, look at Kim. Kim, you and I on it, girl. Okay, now what am I doing? What did I decide to do? Oh, then I went in this way. Okay. We needed that pink to kind of show through a bit more than it was. Okay, now we're going to line it up. Ooh, we're going to attempt to. Can't see squat. Oh, there we go. Can't see at the bottom. Just have to focus at the bottom. Gary, they're making me laugh too, so don't feel bad. Ooh, there we go. We got our pears. Okay. They're kind of pretty. I don't know if I love the color that I did there, though. Hang on one second. I'm going to just try with a green pear. Nope. Not you. Think. Okay, we're going to do one more here. There. There. I might just go green. I need to do a little bit more playing around, and I'm running out of time tonight. And I don't want to miss our... There we go. Got it in. Whoop, whoop. Those look good. Green pears. Stamp off the coral. Okay, I can try that. I'm in panic mode right now. I cannot be late. I'm the bouncer at the door tonight. So you're saying, okay, ink, coral, stamp off, add, where'd the ink pad go? Oh, add green. Okay, I can't be fast enough. Oh, now he's hysterical because they're pink. Love it. You go, Gary. You and I can both be immature together. Okay. Okay, where's the other one that I stamped? Shoot, now I don't have one. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Oh, those are really good looking. Good looking pears. That's all they look like. They just look like pears. Okay, now we're gonna see if I can. Problem is I didn't do it in the right order now. Oh, they're actually not bad. Okay. A little bit close to one side versus the other, but I still feel like they're good. Hi, Sue. Okay, so that worked. Next, we are going to, sorry, I've got so many open ink pads. Not going to be good for anyone. Okay, so I am going to grab, this is my early espresso Stampin' Write marker. I'm using it because number one, we don't have early espresso blends. We do, however, have like the different skin tone ones, and I find I can get kind of the brown colors that I might want out of there, which I love. I love that we have that option. Okay, now I'm going to come in And I'm going to mossy meadow it a bit. It is the best one. I agree with you. Mhm, mhm. Yes. So, okay. So the jersey, I will explain me wearing a Canucks jersey 'cause it seems really ridiculous considering the Canucks didn't even make the playoffs. So it was staff like, secret spirit week, meaning every day the staff had a spirit day and we were trying to see if the kids would notice. They did not until today. So day one, every person on staff had a pair of sunglasses on the top of their head. Now, that one was a tough one because it ended up being a sunny day, so it didn't really appear odd to the kids. The second day, all the staff wore all black. Now, the kids did not notice. However, some parents did approach us and ask us if we had lost someone on staff and if we were attending a funeral. So, that one went over really well. Then Wednesday was plaid day. All of us were plaid. How they didn't catch that one, I don't know. Because okay, I feel like we're back. No, no, I know you couldn't hear me. I don't know. It just said something went wrong on the screen, and all of a sudden I had nothing. Okay, I'm hoping you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Always check in the other little corner and see if you can see me because I will mouth things to you. It tells you, I'm coming. I haven't died. Everything's good. I have no idea what happened there. It just said something went wrong. And then I had a blank screen. It's like, yeah, no kidding. Thanks, Tips. Okay. I did do a good job centering, but we're going to make it work. Okay. Sound now. I know that was a bit of a un désastre. Okay, love. You're gonna come in here. You're not big enough. I did all that, and now I'm like, I don't really like that there. It's not big enough. I probably should have just colored them. I'm totally talking to myself like a weirdo right now. Sorry. Okay, now let's do red stamps. Gotta come in here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Nobody called. It wasn't anything like that. It just said goodbye. So long, farewell. I'd be saying. Anyway, so yes, the kids, nobody picked up on it. It was pretty comical. They had no idea that the staff is doing a secret theme day thing. Tomorrow is denim, as long as it's cool out. Otherwise, I don't want to wear denim. A good friend is a gift. They are. Love technology. Do we love technology? Do we? Do we love it or do we love to hate it? What do we do? Okay. That, that, and yeah. Yes, they did catch on. The jerseys are pretty obvious. Number one, the Canucks are not in the playoffs anymore, or they never were in the playoffs. So they'd be like, why are you wearing a Canucks jersey? I have never worn a jersey to school ever, except when we were in the playoffs last year at some point. And so, yes, kids were catching on today. Finally. Why are you all wearing jerseys? Is it International Jersey Day? I'm like, do they have that? The kids are like, they have every day. I was like, okay. Anyway, it was cute. They got it. Okay, a good friend. Just a second. I'm just going to get my like. There we go. Now we do have an incredible ribbon that goes with this and incredible embellishments. So I am going to pull in this spectacular ribbon. Tis spectacular. There. Okay. There. We got it's got beautiful gold in it. Okay. Just tie my bow upside down, as you know, because I can't tie a right side up bow. So if I turn the paper upside down, I tend to be okay. Hello, everyone. Scissors, time check, 5:16. Ooh, gotta be out of here soon. Okay. There, watching and making sure. Thank you, Shannon. There. Okay, make sure your stuff is tied, well tied. There. And I think that might be a little bit long for me, but that's okay. What is the ribbon called? The ribbon is called, just un momento, it is called Mossy Meadow and Gold Trim. Okay, it is not, as what did I call it the other day? Moldy Meadow? Don't call it Moldy Meadow. I feel like customers really are not gonna jump for the Moldy Meadow ribbon. Sorry. I don't want to be in a Moldy Meadow. I don't know about you. I did a weird bow tie there. Hang on. We're retying. And of course, now I'm tying it right way up. So now it won't work for sure, but that's okay. Did I come sticking my tongue out? I don't see now I've got a great bow, but it's upside down. I don't tend to put glue dots under my bows because I don't actually, generally, I don't have a problem tying them. Because I know that's where a lot of people struggle is to keep this part kind of stationary. My struggle with my bows is that I tie them upside down, which drives me batty. So like right now, whoops, of course I said that, so now I let go of it. I don't think just the technique I use, my middle finger, the one you're not supposed to use, is like pushing down quite hard on the center. And so I don't lift it until closer to the end. And I do seem to get good bows with it there. Okay, that's better. I like that. Okay, the ribbon is stunning. Thanks, Jude. Okay, but I need to move it up because it's bothering me. Come on. Up you go. Okay, there. Now, dots. Lots of dots. Okay, so these are the coordinating dots for the suite. They're called low profile sparkle dots, and they are gorgeous. Okay, that's where it belongs. Let's come in. And because we've got all the colors, I feel like I'm going to be totally fine. Shaking things up a little. Go with you. There. I'm tempted to throw a couple more over here. Oops. Sorry, I just missed one. And push it right off the paper. There. Then maybe want to be you. Oh, there's no, that's why. My putty stuff had come off the end and was on the side. Is that too, oh, just a second. 210 in the package. Great picture. Yes, they do keep raising the bar. I agree with you. Let me just play with these. I just don't like how I've done this. Come on, you. You're not attached, so just be good. Okay, there. So there you go. A little bit more with perfectly Pears. I'll keep playing with it because I need to learn how to do my stamping with it to get the best possible look. But the DSP is insanely beautiful. The ribbon is insanely beautiful, as is the embellishment, as are, not as is, as are the embellishments, plural. There you go. I hope everyone has a great evening, and I will check in with you tomorrow night. Bye.